With lots of time. One through. Robin one for the end zone. Touchdown LSU. The secondary. They won't catch him with a timer score. LSU looks unstoppable. Going deep near the end zone, it's caught, and a touchdown! He was looking to throw. Looking right, throwing right, into the end zone, caught for the touchdown! And a big breakaway. Just downfield. Diving catch. Touchdown. Are you kidding me? What a play. With lots of time. One through. Robin one for the end zone. Touchdown LSU. He's in the secondary. They won't catch him with a timer score. LSU looks unstoppable. Going deep near the end zone, it's caught, and a touchdown! She was looking to throw. Let's go!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Big 12 Championship game is live.
In our series, heaven came down.
You should have audio coming through in just a second if you don't already know. Other than that, boys, we are ready to rock and roll. Kansas versus Texas.
Is lined up for the opening kickoff. So here we go. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He's to the 10.
Kansas State versus Texas. This is
and
the
he has
second
another
time
corner.
these teams have matched up this season. This far with a great
and they push him out at the 44
to get the game started. I'm gonna fix that for you guys just a second. See if we are recording. I need that to be just a tad bit smaller for you guys, and then we will be underway and ready to go. I know it don't look right, but I will fix it. I'll get it fixed for the next game. Don't worry. All right, cool. Let's try that. Is that good? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we ready to rock now. Cool. Perfect. All right, we're good. Means I'm going to have to go probably about half size on that and get that fixed. But nonetheless, Texas versus Kansas State, as I said, the Big 12 championship. This is the beginning of the 6-minute postseason, 6-minute quarters for the postseason. So we have lots to do and lots to prepare for in terms of Season 6 that gets started in about a month. I don't know why they haven't resumed yet. I told Versailles was good. So we got lots of new players joining in Season 6. Hawkeyes is in the chat.
Talking with them this week, Kirk, it's just interesting their perspective on this kid, how good he is, and how much they can lean on.
Yeah, you and I had a chance to visit with not only the coaches, but
I put out the coaches portal earlier today.
I got a real good vibe walking out of those meetings and thinking that he's going to have a huge game. The coaches seem confident in being able to get him the football in different areas on the field. This kid has a look in his eyes that I haven't seen in a long time where he just wants to have a chance to have an impact on the game.
Just fun. Going to get the ball started, get the game rolling. 6-yard carry
6 yards on the carry.
And again, this is the 6-minute quarters. This is when the 6-minute quarters came into play.
Second and 4 coming up
here. That's something new for this postseason. It hasn't been done in the previous 4 seasons. Martinez back to pass. He's got a loose farm and a screen.
He can tackle immediately. That'll be a loss of 1.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled at all by the offensive play call.
The rest of the Season 6 stuff. Game sounds way loud and can't be reached. Oof. Not good. Not good. I will fix that.
Now he tries to buy some time under heavy pressure.
You've got to admire the effort to make sure he got every last foot he needed to pick up the first down.
All right, that should be good. Let me know if that's a little bit better on the audio. Still working out the kinks here a little bit.
5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun.
It also doesn't help that they're playing on my computer, but nonetheless. We need you in the 6. You're currently at a 10. It should be good now.
That's because the defense was just waiting on it and they attacked. The quarterback should have found somebody else downfield.
We got 9 guys in here. Nice little start to the postseason. We've already declared 2 conference champions already. Wake Forest beat NC State in his conference championship game by 10, I believe. As Martinez back to pass, he's got a few guys open. Finds Vaughn over the middle. Hit sticked by the middle linebacker. He's going to pick up 10 yards in the first down, though. And now we are going to move just a little bit to the SEC, where Auburn defeated Jet and Florida to win the SEC championship there. So we've got 2 conference champions already determined. 2 conference championship games are going to be rolling tonight. So don't miss that. The second game is at 11:15 Central Time, give or take a few minutes. Deuce Vaughn up the middle, though. He's going to be picking up 9 yards and another first down for Kansas State. Going to be able to chew about 2.5, maybe 3 minutes off the clock by the time this drive is over. A good start for the Kansas State offense nonetheless. Martinez back to pass. We got multiple slants and posts coming in, but a ball thrown just a hair behind the receiver. Going to be batted down by the Texas defender. Now going to be 2nd and 10 for Martinez. Taking a look at this Kansas State team there. Number 6 in points per game, 3 in rushing yards and rushing points per yards per game, and 5th in rushing touchdowns. We got a deep bomb to the end zone, and it's picked off. Oh, baby. I don't think I've ever seen a lucky catch as that one. The receiver caught it, knocked out of his hands by the safety, and then picked off by the corner. That's going to hurt Gerald later in the game, and Versa is wasting no time asking questions. He's taking it, and he's going to roll with it. Blake, if I was to get in a call with you, I'd have to have them pause the game again. And a fumble if it stands, and the ball's given right back to Kansas State. What a start to this conference championship. I think that one will probably stay Texas ball. Yeah, he's definitely down there. So a heartbreak for Kansas State, but a great start for Texas nonetheless.
after seeing the replay, it was apparent that his knee was down before he lost the ball.
Yep, those guys in the booth aren't perfect, but they got it right this time.
Best PC on the planet right here. Twist, it's definitely up there. There's a few that are better, but I'll put this one up against a little bit of everybody. So Sneak is here, Slayer's here, Blake's here, Twist here. Lots of guys in the chat as Bijan's going to pick up 16, rumbling and stumbling down the left sideline. I don't like how that overlay looks, but I won't have time to fix it, unfortunately. So we're going to make do. But I'm glad I got the audio picked up for you guys now, finally. I still don't have audio coming through on my headset, but it is what it is. As long as you guys can hear it, that's all that matters. 1st and 10 now. Quinn Ewers back to pass.
Robinson up the gut.
And Bijan's going to pick up 4 yards there. Going to be 2nd and 6 now for Texas. I'm hoping the adjustment to the 6-minute quarters isn't too noticeable in terms of scores and that nature. If you look at, I think 10 out of the 11 games last year in the postseason were 1-score games. Another 10 out of the 11 hit for under 70 points total, I think. So Ewers going to scramble out there, going to pick up 6 yards in the 1st down. Make sure you drop a follow on this channel, as well as be sure to check out the YouTube channel where all the games will be posted. And we may get around to making a TikTok or an Instagram eventually. We're going to take it one thing at a time here. As Bijan picks up another 4 yards. Been a consistent ground game here from Texas, basically daring Kansas State to try to stop him. He's definitely spreading the Kansas State defense out. We got a 5-man box here, maybe 6 if you want to call it that. I'm going to pinch the D-line, and now here comes a deep bomb. I thought both guys were just going to let their CPUs kind of go for it. Gerald makes the switch the last second, and unfortunately the ball will fall incomplete. But, I mean, Texas escaped there. Now we got a seam route up the middle, and I saw it. So did Versa. 18-yard reception. Taking a look at the Texas offense now. He is number 5 in points per game, 3 in passing yards, 4 in passing yards per game as Johnson. He's got the carry. Making Hayes missed. Going to be brought down after 12 yards, though. Versa is 24 for 28, or sorry, 27 for 28 on red zone trips. He's 26 for 44 on 3rd downs and 5 for 5 on 4th downs. He's number 7 in the country in 3rd down conversions. And now Bijan up the middle. In my opinion, the best player in the league overall. Going to pick up 12 yards. Now going to be 1st down and goal for the Texas Longhorns. And Bijan's going to walk in for a touchdown. Texas takes a 7-0 lead. When these guys met earlier this season, Texas ended up winning 38-24 in that one. That was at Texas. So I'm thinking this one's probably going to be a little bit closer. I mean, we saw Kansas State drive all the way down the field and really probably should have scored. But a ball that arguably should have been incomplete worked out in Texas's favor. And now it's going to be resulting in a 7-0 Texas lead with 1:15 to play in the 1st quarter.
Getting his team ready to play, and they have done a nice job of slowing down this very explosive offense.
And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. And he's tackled around the 37-yard line.
Vaughn on back-to-back carries is going to pick up 20 yards there.
It'll force the defense to pay more attention to the run, and that creates chances in the play-action passing game.
Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun.
And now Martinez back to pass, going to be sacked for negative 16 yards on that one. Now going to be 2nd and 26. I don't know if Martinez just out of habit wanted to roll to his right, but it was open to, I mean, either stay in the pocket or just roll left. Either one probably would have worked. Instead, we got a handoff here to Deuce Vaughn on 2nd 26. Now going to be 3rd and 24. for the Kansas State Wildcats.
They'll line up with 5 wide receivers.
Martinez back to pass now. Going to throw 4 verts to Sennett. And he's going to break a few tackles down inside the red zone. A 49-yard bomb. Just kind of throw it up and let me make a play. And he does. Now Martinez is going to be inside the red zone with an opportunity to tie this game up right before the end of the first quarter. Martinez is going to keep it himself. Now to 2nd and 5 for Kansas State. And I think that'll take us. It will take us to the end of the first quarter.
The Longhorns with a touchdown lead.
We have a tight game in Dallas.
Welcome back here. We resume action now here in the second quarter.
Vaughn's going to keep it on the counter. He's not going to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose 2 yards there. And now it's going to be 3rd and 7.
They'll line it up again on 3rd down.
Martinez back to pass. Got a few guys open. X is open over the middle. It's Brooks brought down. I don't know if Gerald's seen them late, but he's had that crosser open multiple times tonight. And like I said, I don't know if he's just not seeing them or if he's not looking there, if he's trying to read versus user or what it is. But nonetheless, that's probably a play that Gerald needs to look out for a couple times. But Deuce Vaughn's going to keep it now, a 1-yard touchdown run. And we have a tie game in Dallas.
The halfback just plowed his way into the end zone.
Yeah, but it wasn't all him. The offensive lineman just pancaked the defense on that one.
They'll line up for the extra point in an attempt to tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. A nice 9-play, 76-yard drive. And they add 7 points to the scoreboard. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He just drills this one. He's to the 10. At the 30.
Xavier Worthy picked up a huge block. Now he's down the left sideline. Can he bit? No. 81-yard return there. Going to set them up just outside the red zone. A huge kick return there by Xavier Worthy. And Texas is in business just barely outside the red zone to start their second drive of the game. Bijan's going to get the carry up the middle, breaks the tackle, going to pick up 9 yards there. 2nd and 1 coming up for the Longhorns. I would expect them to probably go back to the ground game. It's been working for them so far, and there will be a read option to Quinn. He's going to keep it and unable to pick up any more than 4, but still a pretty good game. Or a pretty good gain, nonetheless. Now, Bijan cuts up a beautiful run there. Made the safety look stupid for running the alley too quick. And now Texas is going to take a 14-7 lead with 4:39 to play in the second quarter.
And he hits the PAT. It was a quick 3-play, 25-yard drive, and a touchdown as a result. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 10. He's tackled at the 32.
Boy, the 2 offensive coordinators have to be loving this. In fact, you can look over at our booth next to us and see how much they're enjoying it with the big smile on their face. The defensive coordinators, on the other hand, might be looking for a pink slip on Monday.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions.
Deuce Vaughn's going to keep it on, I believe it was a buck sweep. Now, does he have the speed? No, he does not. He was a shoelace tackle away from breaking that. Probably 60, 70 yards for a touchdown and tying this game up again. The 1 interception in the end zone has been the difference maker in the game so far.
Second down and 6. Ball on the 36.
Martinez back to pass. He's got a few guys open. I'll throw it short to Sonoy. Going to be 3 yards, now going to be 3rd and 4. I saw again multiple crossers open there for Gerald. And electing to play it safe. Brings up 3rd and 4 now. He can go for it on 4th if he doesn't lose any yards here. Now back to pass again. Multiple guys open. Throws late to Jackson. And if he would have threw it just a little bit early, he may have been walking in for a touchdown because that slant behind Jackson potentially could have been a lead blocker and allowed him a crease to find the end zone. Nonetheless, Vaughn's going to get the carry, break a tackle, and be brought down from behind. Second and 10 now for Kansas State. Tried to hit Deuce Vaughn on the wheel route. Unfortunately, the Texas defensive pressure got there just a little bit too quick off the edge. And now going to be a long 3rd down coming up for Kansas State. Kansas State converting 17 of 33 tries. That's about 50%, 19th in the country. Vaughn's going to throw short and another fumble, but Sonoy is there to save Deuce Vaughn, bail him out. And Kansas State, I don't know if they just aren't focused or what, but that could have been their 2nd turnover in the first half, let alone the game. Deuce Vaughn carry, hard hit there by Benda. But a 4-yard gain for Kansas State. Now going to be 2nd and 6 with 2:47 to play.
Second down.
Split backs for Martinez. Rolling out to his right. Finds Shippers over the middle. Going to be 5 yards there. Pick up 3rd and 2. And now handoff to Deuce Vaughn up the middle. 6-yard touchdown. Another tie game here in Dallas. We figured this was going to be a Deuce Vaughn versus Bijan Robinson battle, and that's exactly what we are getting here so far. 2:19 to play before half, 14-14 all.
Kansas State to kick. And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 10. Looking for the corner. Across midfield.
Worthy couldn't get it done on his 2nd return, but will house it this time. No flags. Texas 21-14 after an 104-yard touchdown for Xavier Worthy. Mama, there goes that man. A bad wide receiver out of Texas shows off the speed and gives Texas another 7-point lead here in the first half.
Texas is lining up to kick this one off. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 10. Tackle at the 24. Wildcats and their coaching staff looked like they kind of salvaged this first half. It wasn't going good early.
No, it was not. In fact, it was sloppy and ugly. They've done a really good job of just kind of sticking to their game plan and putting themselves in a position to be able to be competitive throughout the rest of this game.
So it's time to see this offense go to work again.
This defense couldn't stop them from moving the ball and inevitably finding the end zone.
1st and 10 now. Vaughn alongside Martinez into the boundary. Going to get the carry straight up the middle. He's going to pick up 11 and a 1st down there for Kansas State. Going to be curious to see if anybody elects to chew clock in the 2nd half. We haven't seen it a whole lot this season. I don't expect to see it too much even. Shippers out of the backfield on a wheel. Going to pick up 5 yards there. So 2nd and 5 now, the minute 50 to play. Screen pass to Shippers. He's got some lead blockers and picks up just enough for a 1st down. Barely is almost is never enough, but barely always is, and that's the case there again for Kansas State, is they're going to be able to pick up Another first down with a minute and a half to play. Hand the ball off to Deuce Vaughn, the speedster. He's got the edge. He's got a first down, and he's got 16 yards in there. 90 seconds to play before half.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line.
First and 10. Martinez read option, going to keep himself. Not able to get much of anything there. 3 yards and maybe the cloud of dust. Clock stops because he did get out of bounds. Now we're going to get trips to the field. Vaughn the tailback. Martinez back to pass. He's got a man double covered. He had a man open crossing to his right through left. Falls incomplete. Deflection there by the Texas defense.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 28.
Now Vaughn up the middle on 3rd and 7. Going to pick up 3 yards, and now Gerald is not left with a decision. He's already made up his mind. 4th and 4. Hope he doesn't go back to 4 verts, what he did earlier, but it could work out. He's got slants. There's Knowles. There's the guys that I've been talking about have been open quick all game. Maybe he's starting to realize that Martinez is 12 for 16 with a interception, 121 yards. Both touchdowns have came on the ground. He's got 1 red zone turnover. A stacked box here, but favorable to Kansas State. Pressure off the edge. Jordan Shippers picks up 1 yard. 45 seconds to go. All 6 timeouts still in the play. As now we're down to 30 seconds with that short little runoff. And 2nd and 9. Slants again. Snow open in the backfield, or in the flats rather. Picks up 1 yard there. Catches it and basically goes immediately out of bounds.
Here's the 11th play of the drive.
Martinez back to pass. Scrambles up the middle. Slides. Stops the clock. Kansas State does elect to call a timeout. 1st and goal now with 15 seconds to play.
They have great rhythm right now as an offense. And look at that poor defense. They're looking over to the sidelines to the defensive coordinator for some help. They need to change things up.
1st and goal, and if they can execute, we'll be all tied up.
Martinez back to pass. He had a top window throw slant. Now he's got a wide open, and he doesn't even make an attempt to catch the ball. A beautiful pass there on the run by Martinez. Unfortunately, just no awareness there by the wide receiver. And now Jackson in the flats. And now Gerald, I talked about decision making a second ago on 4th down. Now he really has a decision where you've given up 180 yards in your last 2 kickoffs to Xavier Worthy. Does he kick it out of bounds? Does he squib it? What's the play here? 21-21, you don't want to give Texas a chance to get to score before the half in these 6 seconds because he does get the ball to start the second half. And that middle 4, as we talk here, is all very well important, and we do see a squib kick up the middle. It's Bijan. He's going to pitch it back to Davis to create a little bit more room there. Juan Davis just going to take a dive for now. 3 seconds remain before half, and can Quinn take a shot at the end zone?
This is the point in the game where you don't want to make any mistakes that give the other guys a reason to feel more confident going into halftime.
Last play before the half, Uhr's going to throw it deep. We've seen some crazy stuff on Hail Marys. Nothing crazy happening here. Quinn's only thrown the ball 3 times. But in reality, he hasn't needed to throw it that much. We had a kickoff return touchdown. We've had some epic runs. Bijan's a workhorse. Just give the ball to Bijan and let him work. And now we're going to test Xavier Worthy again. What can he do here? Breaks a tackle and pushed out of bounds about the 32-yard line. So Texas was set up shop from their own territory this time in their, I believe, 2nd possession starting in their own territory.
time to dip into your bag of tricks a little. Think about some gadget plays to catch the defense napping. 5 wide.
First and 10 for Texas. We got 4 versus. We got a man deep. It's Billingsley. Can he outrun the D end in coverage? He does. Just, I don't know if that was busted assignment out of Kansas State or just a wrong call on Gerald or what it was, but Billingsley was scot-free down the sideline. And now we got to run. Beaver's going to keep it himself. Slides after picking up the first down.
Yeah, that was a situation where the quarterback knew he could pick up the first down if he kept it himself. That's a good decision.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide.
Trips to the field. Really trips to the boundary, I guess. Robinson to the field with a solo wide receiver. And boy, Doe makes a great break. That's stuff that we haven't seen since season 4 with Oregon. And they're very quick DBs. Now 2nd and 10 for Texas. 44-yard line. Worthy in short motion. Wide open is Billingsley again on the corner route. Billingsley's been open so far pretty much all game. I think he has, Ewers' 2 completions have both been to Billingsley. He's been targeted 3 times, if not 4 or more. And now Bijan up the middle again. Going to be brought down by a whole host of Kansas State Wildcat defenders. And now you got 1st and goal. And I know exactly. I think everybody in America knows what Verse is going to do here. He does. He hands the ball off to Bijan up the middle. Bijan finds pay dirt again. And Texas takes a 28-21 lead here in the second half.
And he adds the extra point. Texas will kick this one off. Excellent kick. He's to the 10. Brought down at the 12. Kansas State's dreams are a reality in this football game. They've scored 21 points in a row. There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing.
Vaughn's going to know Martinez is going to get the carry. Vaughn's going to be the lead blocker for Adrian Martinez. 14 yards and first down for Kansas State. I feel like I've said first down a lot this game. We've seen lots of runs within that 10 to 15 yard marks. And here comes a potential another one, though, that's going to be stopped after 6 this time. I think both teams are probably averaging 5+ yards per carry. Like I said earlier, that one turnover in the end zone has been the difference maker so far. Vaughn averaging 7.5. Can we get another huge stop by either defense or another turnover? Vaughn's got the speed to outrun this entire country, but can he get open and in midfield alone is the question. Martinez has got a few guys open, going to wait and just use them as lead blockers. Going to pick up 18 on the scramble there. Now going to be 1st and 10. Now, here's where things get interesting is Martinez is showing some signs of fatigue. I do think that will impact his accuracy and potentially ball carrying. So they're just going to hand the ball off to Shippers. He's going to pick up 7 yards. You've got three players averaging over 5 yards per carry here for Kansas State. Well, over 4, sorry. 2nd and 3 now. Vaughn's going to kick the right side and another first down. Kansas State approaching the 200-yard mark on the ground. Vaughn's over the century mark himself. Shippers in the backfield. Sonoy at tight end. We got 11 personnel on the field. Shippers running into his own man. Going to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage at least. Now 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Sticking with 11 personnel here. Kansas State, multiple slants. Martinez not liking what he's seeing. Going to be able to scramble, though. Finds Sonoy on the scramble drill. Going to pick up 10 yards and another first down there for Kansas State. His 4th reception, averaging 15.5 now. 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Vaughn met hard as soon as he got the handoff. Going to lose 2 there. His first negative carry on the day, I believe. And now going to be 2nd and 12 for Kansas State. Seeing lots of scrambles here out of Martinez. Can Texas find some way to kind of slow that down? Vaughn out of the backfield on the wheel route. Brought down in the end zone. Adrian Martinez finds his 2nd touchdown of the day through the air, and Kansas State ties it up at 28.
And he hits the PAT. A 10-play, 88-yard drive, and that's good for a touchdown.
Boy, this offense right now is just being physical, really controlling the line of scrimmage, and it's opening up some nice big lanes for the running backs.
I don't know if any of you are paying attention, but LSU just got 3 huge commits all in the span of like the last hour. Oregon transfer Braden Swinson, Arizona edge Paris Shand, and Florida transfer Jalen Lee, all commits to LSU today. That's absolutely huge for Brian Kelly. All right, now back to the actual what's important here, the Big 12 championship game. It's looking like whoever gets the next stop is probably going to win the game. We've seen all offense. Texas is scoring on special teams as well. So 2nd and 9 now. Bijan only able to pick up 1 yard on the carry on 1st down.
2nd and 9 coming up here. All on their own 40.
Sneaker probably right. Ewers, oh, what a diving effort by the Kansas State DB. Unfortunately missed the ball, and then Casey Kane's going to pick that up for a 17-yard gain. And I mean, he was just inches away. Yeah, Kentucky's had a big day too. The Vanderbilt running back, I think, committed. Devin Leary committed. And then Kane again, just mossing, I believe, the same defensive back. I think that guy's last name is Cheatham. He's not cheating enough, apparently.
From the 40-yard line.
Ewers with a 50% completion percentage, just doing enough through the air. Billingsley, again, his 3rd catch of the day. Picks up another first down for Texas on just a simple slant route. 3 receptions, 69 yards for Billingsley, the Alabama transfer. And now Bijan going to carry his first time on this drive. Picks up 15, a first down. I think he got a little extra shove there on the tackle. Picks up a few extra yards. Gerald swapping to the big hits mentality. Fave team again. I'm a Alabama fan, Mason. Born and raised. Billings is going to be open on the seam if he don't swap it. Ewers just has to put it on him. I still think it may be open. Maybe a slant underneath. And we're going to stick with the ground game to Bijan. Picks up 10 yards, 2nd inches. I don't think it was Tennessee there. But, hey, Bijan hit hard now. Going to be 3rd and 1. Inside the, I think that's inside the 15? Inside the 10, sorry. Hey, that Kentucky-Tennessee game was pretty good, too. I'll give it to you guys. Sneaky, if you didn't watch that one, that was pretty crazy as well. 3rd and 1. Johnson alongside Ewers in the backfield. Checking to a run. It's Johnson straight up the middle, untouched. And we have another Texas lead here late in the 3rd quarter Only 8 seconds to go before we find ourselves in gut check time.
He makes the PAT. An 8-play, 62-yard drive. And they add 7 points to the scoreboard. Texas is lining up to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Dirk, you and I like seeing points. We're seeing points in this third quarter. This has been fun.
And I think it's going to continue, Brad. I think the adjustments that were made at halftime have allowed these quarterbacks to go out and really be able to take command of how they want to attack each defense. It's going to come down to that final drive.
So their last drive resulted in 6 points. Do you think we'll see the same result on this one?
They ran the ball extremely well on their last drive. And until this defense figures out how to stop it, I think they'll have no problem moving the ball down the field.
An offensive showcase through 3 quarters. Will either team slow down in the final stanza? The Longhorns.
Kansas State going to have the ball to start the fourth quarter. 2-yard loss by Vaughn on first down. Vaughn's going to get the ball again. And now he's got open field, and nobody will catch him. He's going to find pay dirt on a huge 77-yard touchdown reception. What a play there by Deuce Vaughn. Just a simple wheel route, and the speed paid off. 35-35, 5:49 to play. I do think that may have been a block in the back as well, but I'm going to chalk it up to just an animation glitch instead of an actual block, but I saw it too.
Well, I'm sure Reese is having fun giving updates from this game to our other games going on today. We've had back-to-back scores. Just about set to get back to the action here in quarter number 4 in a tie ball game. We might have overtime in the back of our minds, but down on the field, that hasn't occurred to
Here was back to pass, and it's Xavier freaking Worthy. I told you, probably the best, one of the best wide receivers, top 3 in the nation, and he showed it right there. Bijan breaking tackles, that aggressive tackle coming back to bite Kansas State in the butt. Beers with a bad read on the read option, but it pays off with a broken tackle. He's going to pick up 6 yards. Now going to be 2nd and 4 for Texas. And I kind of think this could be a situation where it's maybe whoever gets the ball last, or not gets the ball last. Well, yeah, who gets the ball last, because they could go for 2.
Taken down at the 29.
And another first down for Texas. Bijan's up over the century mark. He's got 129. But as I was saying, was whoever gets ball last can essentially go for 2 or a fake field goal or something to try to win it with a touchdown. That's probably what I would do when I was playing Gerald in Season 4. I got screwed if you saw the promo video at the beginning. We had a walk-in touchdown for Will Shipley. He gave it to Kansas State. He ends up scoring. I score again, go for 2, and end up losing. So, and a good – wow, a lot happened there. We have a missed interception, but then a huge pass breakup by the Kansas State DB on Worthy, who's been getting torched all game. We haven't called Worthy's name a lot, but when we have, it's been meaningful. Screen, oh, the user swap. That may have been a pick for Kansas State. But Texas now going to take a 7-point lead, 4.5 to play. What a drive there by the Longhorns.
He sends this one deep. Well, somewhere Andre Ware's doing a game today, and he'd be smiling if he was doing this one. We've got nothing but offense going on in this football game. Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game.
But Kansas State still had plenty of time to come back and win this thing, or come back and tie it even. 2nd and 1 after a 9-yard throw to Deuce Vaughn. We got cover 2 coming in. Vaughn's going to keep it up the middle. If I'm Gerald, I'm chewing clock. I'm playing for a late touchdown, and if you want to risk overtime, you go for it. But if it's me, I'm probably going to risk it for the biscuit here. But that could be why I'm 5-3. So.
It's first down.
Screen pass to Deuce Vaughn. Wow. Little glitchy animation there. Got caught up with the D tackle while trying to get out to the flats. Now we're going 5 wide. 4 Martinez on 2nd and 14. We got cover 2. Oh, the jukes by Shippers. He can hurdle Martinez. Now Martinez better get down. Gets out of bounds. 24-yard rush. And a huge gain there for Kansas State on what could have been a huge mistake had that last interception, or that last play resulted in an interception. It was a risky throw. Deuce Vaughn was covered. And now on 1st and 10 with 3.5 to play. Shippers checked into the backfield. 11 personnel still. I'll hand the ball off to Shippers. He's got a huge hole. Picks up 12 along 11. It's going to be first down now for Kansas State. Shippers picking up 4 there. And again, if I'm Gerald, I'm starting to consider chewing clock. Can't hurt you, because if you don't score, I mean, you've got 3 timeouts. You can always turn chew clock off, but if you don't score here, you essentially lose the game anyway. So, if anything, you want to score and not have Texas a lot of time to where he can ultimately win the game. So, 3rd down now for Kansas State. Deuce Vaughn's wide open. Deuce Vaughn's wide open. And Gerald's just going to keep it. He had a touchdown and didn't see it.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Shippers breaking all kinds of tackles. Picks up 7 yards.
This is the 10th play of this drive. They're crowding that line of scrimmage.
2nd and 3. Shippers not able to get the edge. It's going to be 3rd and 6 now. We're getting under the 2 minutes in the 4th quarter. Kansas State down 7.
That was fantastic pursuit.
And so it's another 3rd down upcoming here.
Martinez rolling out. Needs to get rid of it. He does. Now 4th down. Game on the line here for Kansas State. Needs a 1st down. Doesn't have to go for 6. Just needs a 1st down. Versus trying to find the best red zone defense, but also just 4th down defense. You got to get off the field here. Get off the field here, you basically seal the game. You haven't been stopped all day. Deuce Vaughn in the middle, wide open. Martinez not even looking at him. And he just throws it to Texas defenders, and the ball falls incomplete. And Kansas State is in a world of trouble now.
They moved the ball very effectively on their last drive, which ended with a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sideline, trying to make some corrections. Let's see if they can stop them this time.
So much of the passing game is about the timing between the quarterback and his wide receivers. Right now with this offense, they are in sync, and really the timing.
Going back and watching that 4th down, I think Gerald's going to be kicking himself when he watches it.
Ball on the
Now Bijan just trying to get a first. Breaks a few tackles. A lucky animation there. Going to get them 3rd and 2. First down wins the game. Bijan up the middle, first down, and that will do it from Dallas. Texas going to take some kneels from here on out, 42-35. Well, not even going to take knees, but could. Another one-possession game in the postseason here in the RFL League/CGN, depending on what you want to call it. Official rebrand is in Season 6, so we're still CGN at this point, but nonetheless, Texas just now going to look to taking the final play of the game here. Texas going to be crowned conference champion for his second. I think this is back-to-back conference championships for Texas. So a huge feat out of them. Not many people have 2 conference champions. Actually, I can tell you exactly how many people have 2 conference championships. Versa. So MT Twist and Versa are the only 2 players with multiple conference championships. I think this is actually going to be Versa's 3rd conference championship. It will be. 42-35 victory. That's going to do it from here, guys. Make sure you hit that follow button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will be live later today with Michigan and North Carolina. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys in just a few hours.